What I'm working on right now is actually watercolor paper, but another option is they actually have watercolor coloring books too, which are a lot of fun. The thing that you'll like about the Artistro watercolor paint set is that this is great if you're a beginner or if you're a professional. All of the colors on here are super high pigmented, so you're not going to have to worry about running through them quickly. Plus, everything comes in this little storage case. It's tin, so it's very portable as well. Let me zoom in closer so I can show you how well they work. I don't want you to miss out on anything in this set. So the first thing that you're going to get is going to be this brush that you can go ahead and fill up with water if you want to. You do get a fine brush as well. You're also going to get a black marker inside of this set, and right underneath this sponge, which you can use, we do have some additional palettes with these three as well. So if you wanted to be able to mix your colors, then you definitely can. And it's very easy to be able to take this out if you wanted to be able to rinse it off. You're also going to get this right here. So if you wanted to create your own palette, then you can. You get a color guide too. So if you wanted to use this, maybe to keep it in here, if you wanted to make sure to use this for reference, especially for future art projects. If you're trying to make things very similar, it's nice to have this as well. And just make sure that in between each one of your uses that you're trying your best to keep everything nice and clean by rinsing it off, not only with your brushes, but also with your sponge and your palette too. And taking a close look here, not only do we have such a wide variety of colors, but we also have some metallic colors up here as well. So it's really nice that we have so many to choose from. It's really nice just how high pigmented these are, because it does not take a lot in order for you to be able to get the color deposited onto your brush. I love having sets like this because for me personally, I basically like any time that I can have an excuse to not be staring at a screen. And when you have something like this, there's so much that you're able to do with it. You can have a lot of fun, just take your time. And when you have such good quality pigment like this, another option too is to clean off your brush. You can use our sponge in order to be able to dry things a little bit. And then you can come over here and you can actually fade things out even more. So just because you have the initial color deposit, if you've never used these before, just know that there's a lot more that you can do with it. You can go online, check out different tutorials and things like that in order to be able to discover the different types of ways that we can use these. And something else that you're going to like is these four right here are actually the fluorescent shades. So these ones are incredibly bright if you're looking for a pop of color. There's absolutely no scent to these either. And when you're getting ready to store everything up, each one of these dries really quickly as well. So you're not going to have to spend a lot of time waiting for it to dry. What I'm working on right now is actually watercolor paper, but another option is they actually have watercolor coloring books too, which are a lot of fun, especially if you're just starting out and you're wanting to be able to have something very easy to be able to practice with. Something that I really love seeing is whenever somebody does use watercolors and they decide to make homemade birthday cards or homemade Christmas cards, it just adds a little special touch. And it's pretty cool that this does come with this extra fine tip pen here, because if you wanted to be able to add on some final detail work, then you're definitely able to. And I know that the holidays are coming up, so if you're shopping for a gift for somebody and you really don't know what to get them, this is the type of thing that I think a lot of people who are a little bit more artistic or creative would definitely enjoy receiving as a gift. I like this a lot. I'm really glad that the company sent me this to try, and hopefully this helps.